Your books accurate and tax ready. Hey. So, guys, I'm your girl, Elaine Forbes Daisley, aka the Elaine Forbes, one and only Elaine Forbes. And each day, I'm showing you what really is going on behind your numbers. If you're a business owner, please put business in the comment. If you are a non for profit, put non for profit. Hello, good evening. Hey, Miss Elaine, do you remember me? Yes, I do. I remember you. I remember you. So, guys, I am multi streaming and it's interesting, right? Because you do know you can multi stream to one platform and to everybody. But guess what? I have three phones. So if I'm looking over here, I'm talking to the people on Instagram. I'm looking over here, I'm talking to the people on Facebook. And right here is all my peoples on the YouTube in the global environment. And if you're not following me in any of these platforms, oh, you missed yesterday? Oh, if you're not following me on any of these platforms, make sure to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss. If you miss it, you will get the notification that I went live. So yesterday we talk about accounts receivable. Today we're talking about missing receipt. You could be losing tax deduction right now and not even know it. You could be losing tax deduction right now and not even know it. Okay. So, guys, here is something that is very important about receipts. And you might say, I'm not a business. I'm not a business. I'm an individual. But some of your receipt as individual, you can get them as tax deduction. You may never know. Oh my goodness, it's 2:44 p.m. That's Anyway, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Here is the issue. A lot of business owners are recording expense in QuickBooks, but they don't have the receipt to back it up. And I remember talking to a business owner, PM, AM. Oh my goodness. So it's the wee hours of the morning. I remember talking to a business owner and asking the business owner for receipts. And the business owner said to me, the reason why I use my card is so the card will keep track of what I spend. That's a good reason. That's a good thing to use your card or use your debit card where you can actually keep track of what you spend. But having the receipt, I don't know where you're going. I'm trying to turn this camera this way so it don't look, yeah. Having the receipt to back it up. I've seen business owners who, when you ask them what an expense is for or a transaction on their bank account, not a good idea. When you ask the question, what is this transaction for? What did you purchase? Now, your card is not going to tell you exactly what you purchased. So, not having. Thank you very much. I'm going to call you a day. I hope I said it right. Thank you very much. Not having the receipt you'll not be able to remember. That's the first thing. What that transaction was for. Because remember, we get a receipt, and if we don't keep the receipt, you don't remember. This is my favorite line. I don't remember what I ate this morning. I'm not going to remember what I spend money on 6 months down the road, 12 months down the road. And I know unless it's a big purchase, and it's usually not the big purchase that we forget what it was for. It's usually the little stuff that adds up. And that's where the problem lies. During tax season, given your tax preparer or just looking at your bank statement for the transaction is one very good thing to know that you can find the transaction on a statement. However, if you are not able to categorize it and categorize it in the right category, and what will allow you to do the categorization, hey to those over here on Facebook, remember, it's social media and Elaine likes to be social, so make sure you say hi when you come to the broadcast. Now let's get back to regular program. Remember, the transaction is sitting on your bank statement or your credit card statement or your debit card statement, bank statement, but the only information that's on that statement, the only straight kids, hey, the only information that's on that statement is the name, who you purchase it from, who you're purchasing from, and the amount. It will not tell you exactly what you purchase. Now, based on the company, we might be able to say, okay, if it's Exxon, then we know it's fuel. If it's Staples, we might say, okay, that has to be office supply. You do realize that some of these companies, vendors, and suppliers that we purchase from has multiple service and products that might be categorized differently. So therefore, when you throw away the receipt, lost the receipt, we're going to say you lost the receipt, or you put it in the glove compartment, or like me, I stuck it in my purse, and when it comes out, I can't tell what is on it. When you do that during tax season, it makes it harder for you to claim those deductions, especially when you don't know what it is. Now remember, the people who are preparing your records don't necessarily know what you spend, what that transaction is for. And like I tell people all the time, I don't like to pull things out of my hat. As a matter of fact, if you notice, I'm not wearing any hat. So with that said, during tax filing, we want to make sure we have receipts. During an audit. Now you might say, I might never get audit, which is true. You might never get audit because people think that it's only when you're doing something wrong you get an audit. That is not true. That is not true. Even when you're doing something right, you will get audit. So let's not be afraid or worry about, whether or not we're going to get an audit. You can get an audit. Anybody can get an audit. That's why it is important to have your receipt. Or even when your accountant asks you, and we spoke about that a while ago, your accountant do not know what you spend your money on. Your receipt, based on what you tell the accountant, based on the receipt, then the accountant is able to advise you as how to categorize it. Now, and like I said, I've had somebody said to me, That's why I use my card, and my card will tell you what I spent on. Your card won't necessarily tell you what you purchase. And that is very crucial to understanding how to categorize. So it's not just for your accountant, it's not just for the audit, it's also for you, because now it can jog your memory as to what did I really purchase. The other thing that receipts are used for, which is important, and this bring me back to audit, is to verify. That is very crucial in your accounting, is to verify. And I like to use that word as opposed to using audit. Verify, clarify, verify. Anyway, we gonna move on. We ain't going stuck at that. So, QuickBook tip of the day. QuickBooks tip of the day. If you cannot support an expense with a receipt, it may not be deductible. If you cannot support an expense with a receipt, it may not be deductible. The good news, however, is QuickBooks allow you to attach receipt directly to transaction. I say it this way: taking a picture of your receipt is as easy as taking a selfie. Taking a picture of your receipt is as easy as snapping a selfie. How long does it take you to snap a selfie? A couple seconds? A minute? 2 minutes? It takes you about the same to take a picture of your receipt and send it straight to QuickBooks. So I know some persons might say, oh, I'm not the one doing the transaction. But if you connect your QuickBooks to your phone, you can just take a picture and send it straight to your QuickBooks. Your accountant, your bookkeeper, whoever is helping you with your books now has the receipt and can tell the transaction. I've seen many business owners that they will have the transaction already in QuickBooks, unable to categorize it, but they can't remember what the transaction is for. They can't remember what the transaction is for. So if you snap a picture of your receipt, instead of digging through your email or paper later, everything is right there, organized and ready. You don't have to snap a picture of your receipt that's on your computer. You can just forward it to QuickBooks. Just forward your receipt to QuickBooks, because this day we get email receipt. You go to the store, just say to them, email me the receipt, and just forward it to QuickBooks. So you don't have to dig through your email. This is something I always check during a cleanup or a review, because it's not just about recording expense. It's about being able to prove them. And why would you not just do it? Now, I know somebody might say, but I don't have time, I can't do this, I can't do that. Now, I am coming from manual accounting, very manual. I am coming from manual accounting. So, features like snapping the receipt, oh man, I'm sure you must have heard this saying that says, the best thing since sliced bread. That's one of the things that I love, absolutely love about one of the features in QuickBooks that I absolutely love is the receipt capture. capture because I'm coming from old school, paper and pen. But now we have the receipt capture. You can just take a picture of your receipt and send it straight to QuickBooks. And if you don't have time to send it to QuickBooks, then you can make a folder on your phone that says receipt. And when you send that straight over, hey, over here on Instagram, hey, on Facebook, hey, guys, remember, it's social media and Elaine likes to be social. So make sure you say hello, Elaine. Hello, Miss Peely Bunny over here. I don't know who's on Facebook because you don't say hello yet, but say hello so I can say hello back to you. All right. So yes, guys, as we were saying, that is why it is so exciting for me because I'm coming from paper and pen. Yes, and guys, it's the month of May. May is my birth month. I'm celebrating all month. All month. I'm celebrating. So today is May what? May 8th? I don't know. Somewhere in May. So I'm celebrating all month. Make sure you catch the live broadcast each day, especially on a Friday, because my birthday will be falling on a Friday. And on that Friday, for those who wants to know how old I am, I will tell you my age. Anyway, guys, if you're not sure whether your books are audit ready or tax ready, book a diagnostic review. I will help you clean this up and get everything where it needs to be. And if you don't think you need a diagnostic review, I do have a free 15-minute discovery call where I can just talk to you to see if you even need a diagnostic review. You don't even have to do a diagnostic review. Just DM me and says, hey, can we talk? So, with that said, I wish you all a good evening. I do appreciate you joining me. You could have been anywhere else on this internet street. I couldn't remember the word. Can you imagine? I couldn't remember the word. Oh God. Anyway, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go and get some food. With that said, book your diagnostic review session. That will help you to see if you are where your books are. You might not be using QuickBooks and you want to start using QuickBooks. I will also help you to set it up. You might be using QuickBooks. You don't need a diagnostic, but every now and then you need question answered. We can answer your questions. All you got to do is to make sure that you book a call with me. Hello, hi. Hi everybody, thank you all for coming. As always, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you're following me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Facebook, make sure you're following me on Facebook. And make sure most of all you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be going live for the whole month of May. We'll see how that goes. Even if it's late night, I'll come on live. But we're going to go live. Now, if you guys are in Jamaica, be prepared. If you guys are in Jamaica, oh man, I'll show it to you tomorrow. My book is here. My accounting book is here. I have a copy of my book. It's actually in the bedroom. I didn't remember it. That's how prepared I am. Anyway, guys, I'm babbling now. I'm just ranting. So, thank you all again for coming. Book your QuickBooks Diagnostic Review or book a call. Book a call. The Elaine. Talk to ElaineNow.com. Talk to ElaineNow.com. It's that easy. Talk to ElaineNow.com and book a call, and we be more than happy to speak with you. So, bye to all of those people on Facebook. Have a great day. Good evening. Bye to those people on Instagram. Bye. Have a great evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We will have Financial Focus Friday. Tomorrow is when we do our weekly Financial Focus Friday. So bye over here on Instagram. And for those on YouTube, have a wonderful day. And I see you back here tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be on maybe about 3 p.m. It depends. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.